Now, because people do want lawns sometimes, how do we do it differently? Well, one answer is sheep's fescue grass. It's the type of grass. So here, we seeded this grass, because you have to do it from seed, because sheep's fescue grass, the roots are 6 to 8 inches deep. You can't make sod out of that commercially. And the neighbor next door, thank you very much, put sod down at the same time. So this is 3 weeks later. You can see the difference between what the sod looks like and the sheep's fescue. Now, sheep's fescue, it only grows about 6 to 8 inches tall, and then it lays down in a circle, because it's a clump grass. It grows in a clump. Most grasses we buy as sod are Kentucky bluegrass. They're a turf. They spread by their roots. So the other advantage if you're a gardener is it doesn't spread into your flower beds, except by seed, and then it's a nice little clump you can easily pull out if you want to. This is a road at Bow Point Nursery in Springbank, so they drive on it, so it looks a bit like it's been driven on. But generally, the grass just lays down in a swirl and you don't have to mow it. And it's becoming very popular in places like California in their parks because they don't want to have to mow them, water them. It does stay green more than our conventional grass. On the internet you might read you never have to water it, it will always be green, and that's not the case in Calgary. It will turn brown in July and August here. This is if you mow it. That's what it looks like. Very fine, soft. It's very soft to walk on and very even actually. This is an example of where we seeded it. So this is quite an expanse, and they wanted a cheap and easy and eco-friendly way to keep this part of their yard. So we put down really great soil, put some log slices there to step in. This is a few weeks later. They have to water it to keep it moist. And this was 2 months later. So I haven't taken a picture since then, but I think it would just look a little more lush and filled in, would have gone to seed. This is an area at the bottom of the yard that was very, very hot and sunny. So the seed didn't take quite as well. There were some patches, so we just came back in the fall when it wasn't as hot, put a little more compost down and some more seed. So that sheep's fescue is a wonderful grass if you're starting a lawn from scratch. And in a really problematic lawn, and we've had those, one in Calgary where they had all these oxeye daisies that are invasive and illegal now, invasive. So we just simply covered that whole lawn with newspaper, put 4 inches of soil, and then seeded it again. And the oxeye daisies have not come through.